Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes. And here comes Riddick. This bout, fans are ready. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Clean left jab. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And that straight got him. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Giving us a high-tempo show. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Hey, go round.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you all... We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Ah, that's on me.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. You'd like to see more jabs. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
No defense for that hook.
In there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, go round.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all.
That's on me. That's on me.
Blocks that jab. That hook was off target. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job by him to block that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. Only catching air with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, the round.
In that last round. That was almost a Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, he took that jab well. No defense for that hook. Good looking jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round.
In that last round. Pretty dominant round.
I really don't know what bro is doing. Like, I really don't understand the
There's no doubt
game
about who
plan.
won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He's tries to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Both men step back for just
GG's, man.
Can
GG.
only take so much, and this guy wants no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
Definitely GG's, man. Definitely GG's. All right, look like I'm finna have a Madden game to play. So give me a minute, y'all. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna hop on Madden, and then I'm gonna get back on Undisputed. Yo, Remy, what it do, bro? What it do, man?
EA Sports. It's in the
Oh
game.
shit, I think my shit was muted. Remy, what it do, bro? I don't know if my shit was muted when I said that. I was switching over the stream shit. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Shit. Bro, this dude here gotta be half retarded, man. Like, sometimes these dudes, they make this shit more difficult than it needs to be. Bro, this nigga is really, really gonna piss me off. You better hope. He just better hope he's better at Madden than he is at fucking getting the game started. This dude, I do hope. I hope he makes reads the same way. I just had to explain to him how to fucking get into this match. I hope he make reads just like that. 'Cause goodness gracious, bro. Goodness gracious, man. What happened? Well, nah, bro. This dude just slow, bro. He just slow, and I feel like he was stalling. I feel like he was stalling, but just made this shit way more complicated than it needed to be. You know what I mean? Because, like I say, with these Madden leagues, you gotta communicate on, you know what I mean, on starting
Well,
the
this
game and shit like
2024
that.
season has been one to
So
remember.
yeah, man, I think
Great
bro just
games, great
stalling.
players,
He
great finishes.
nervous or
And
whatever.
now, it all comes down to
Cause
this.
it's like it's no way
One
you that
game to
slow
decide
that
it
you
all.
went through a
On
whole
this
season
February
and you
9th,
don't know how to
at
get into the
Caesars
match. You know what I mean?
Superdome in
Like
New Orleans,
dudes
this is
be
Super Bowl
dudes be
59.
crazy. But whether it's nerves or whatever it is, scared, you know what I mean? Is whatever it is, I sure
A
hope that he
champion
make
set to be
reads
crowned
based
tonight.
off of that.
It's Super Bowl
I
59.
sure hope he
And
make
off we
reads
go
like that.
to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle.
All right, I feel like I ain't played Madden in a minute, man. All these leagues is kind of dying down and shit, so I ain't played in a minute.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Bro is smoking rock. Bro is smoking rock.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end.
All right. It ain't going like I thought it was.
And they'll have it across
Oh, you
midfield.
get hurt on the first play? Come on,
46-yard
man.
line.
Get your shit together.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain.
It's the Super Bowl, man. Definitely gotta try to
Here's
run this
2nd
motherfucking
and
ball,
2.
man.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. Inside the 10.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's
I
just
had
as
a
simple
touchdown.
as, my
I didn't
guy
even
is better
I
than
didn't
your
even see
guy,
that.
and we're going to just
I
keep
had
giving him a chance.
a whole touchdown over
Chance
there.
here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal.
Pacheco. Let's go.
In. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That opens the scoring.
That was
here in
all
Super
him. I
Bowl
can't even. That was
59.
all him. You know what I'm saying? That boy said, "Fuck that. I'm getting the touchdown." Fuck what they talking about.
Harrison Butker now for the extra
right.
point.
Let's go get us a stop, man. Like I say, hopefully, bro, make reads
And the Chiefs are
like
up
he's
and running
stone
here in the
cold
Super Bowl.
retarded, man.
They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
His defense wasn't super bad, to be honest, so I definitely feel like I would like to get a stop
in the
here.
end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
See what it's looking like, though.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing to begin is Love. That one on target to Watson.
Okay.
His
Why did that
first
dumb
catch
out?
of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
I don't get why he was so open
Didn't
like
take
that.
him long to get now
Oh,
to their
he
opponent's
put Buddy
side
on
of
the
the field. I
street.
like the idea of starting
Okay,
this
okay.
drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open
I still
everything
don't understand
up,
why that
both
was so
underneath
open,
in the
but
passing game and
I
on the
fucked it
ground.
up
So
either
big
way.
play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft.
Okay.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different
Right,
weapons
definitely don't
as
make
possible
reads
here
like
early.
you.
But think back to our conversation with this coaching
Like you
staff. Mike. They
retarded,
identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. We'll try to run it here.
Damn it,
with
Chris.
Jacobs. And he's brought down to 17.
Told me it was
That's
a
going to
run.
be good enough.
All right, see if we can hold him to 3, man. Let's try to hold him to 3.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love.
All right, we on that.
To Jacobs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
In motion, Reed. On 2nd down, Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on
Oh,
2nd down,
play. Look at
that's
all
a
that's
really
going
nice
on that
pickup, 'cause
fucking
now it opens up
play
your
art.
play call sheet on 3rd down,
Right.
where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, it's the Chiefs on. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs.
Oh, man, we right there,
He's going to
bro.
be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. From a little closer, here's second and goal.
Stupid.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Stupid.
Picked off by Brian Cook. Accelerating toward midfield. And his
All right.
offense is going to be all
Needed
set up
that.
with a short
Trying to do some
field
blitz shit.
and
That's what you
again
get, my
to
boy.
extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Come on, Travis.
Incomplete.
Come on, baby.
Good that time. The
Hey.
contact jarring the ball.
Gotta
loose
hold on to that,
and
man.
forcing third down.
Gotta hold on to
Pretty clear
that, man.
approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the
Straight
size
up.
of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Mahomes gonna throw here on third down.
Is
He
there?
goes sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's Pacheco.
Oh, bro, Pacheco is on one right now, man.
Pacheco.
Bro is on one.
That his second touchdown
That's
of
crazy.
the Super Bowl. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able
Who's
to
up?
finish
Shit,
off
I
these
am.
runs.
I
That's
am.
exactly what this guy has been
Up
able
2
to do
touchdowns,
today.
man. He do
We're
get
just
ball
getting
at
started.
half, though. So, I need to stop here,
Butker
man.
following the touchdown
Even if I
to
can
send
hold
this
him to
one
3,
away.
that's a win for me.
This kick is
Or, truth
fielded
be
in the
told,
end
or
zone.
if he scores quick.
No move
If
to bring
he
it
scored
out.
quick,
It's touchback, and
then
that
that's
ball
then I'm
will come
good.
out to the 30-yard
But
line.
what I don't need is for him to take up all 4 minutes and score and then get the ball back. You know what I mean? I don't need that.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's
Bro,
Jacobs
what are
who
you
starts the
running
drive.
to? Bro, this
Into the
game
second
sometimes,
half,
bro.
45.
I honest to God truth, I went to the outside to try to contain him,
I've always
thinking
gone
that
by
he's
the
gonna run
philosophy,
into the
Mike, that
player that's running
pass
behind me.
sets up the run,
But
and
that's
the
on
last
me.
two plays,
You know what I
that's
mean? You can
exactly
never
what
think
happened.
that
You hit
the
him with a big
CPU
pass,
is
they
gonna have
adjust,
any sense
soften him
of
up a little
awareness
bit, you take
whatsoever. So
advantage for the big
that's on
gain
me.
on the
I know
ground.
better. I know better. I definitely know better.
On first down, it's Love.
I seen it. I seen it.
Laying out, and he
This isn't the worst thing in the world because he's gotten down here pretty fast.
in motion. Reed. Love to throw it on first down.
I kind of seen that. I should have ran with it. Okay, that's the same little setup from earlier.
Near the 2. Second reception of this Super Bowl.
All right,
and
though.
It's good enough for a first down.
Even if he scored here, it's not the end of the world.
From the gun, it's Love. And he'll take it on in.
All right.
Tucker Kraft.
I'm starting to get a feel for what he want to do, though. That's the good thing about these dudes. A lot of them do the same shit, so I'm starting to get a feel for that
Brandon
shit.
McManus now to add the extra point.
But if we can go score here, we still in control. Even if I just get 3 points here, I prefer 7 though. But even if I get 3, even if he score after half, he can't tie it up. So we in a good position right now. It's just gotta go score. Gotta go score.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey.
Man.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact.
Let me lock in, man. Let me lock in.
You're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Right back to the air from Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Listen. All right.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss.
And right past my tackle.
The pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down,
well, sending that blitz. I ain't mad at it.
Big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, Mahomes. And that's
what?
The incomplete coverage was good.
Wow.
The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often.
Yeah, I literally tried to possession catch it. I threw it behind him.
The hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third and long for Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down.
That was a bit of a dot right there, man. He had the blitz coming.
Too long for a field goal.
That was a bit of a dot.
Here on fourth down. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes to throw it on fourth down.
Got him.
This one, a deep shot for Rice.
All right.
That is caught. What a throw. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take
Still left with 42 seconds, which is, it can be a lot of time, especially with 3 timeouts. There's also enough time for him to make a mistake. He's not perfect, so
we'll see if they can do anything with this
see if he can make a mistake. We fuck around and get a pick 6 out the
and
deal.
this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love.
Ah.
That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
We get some pressure, man.
Back to throw is Love. No one open.
I seen it, but I kind of had to just go with.
And he will have a
But all right, that's his. Only got one more timeout.
At the 30.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to go
Yes, sir.
deep.
Bro, why don't you catch that, bro? Pick that, bro.
Duffy right there with
Pick
the
that for me,
touchdown
man.
coverage.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On with that pick 6, man. On with that
From
pick
the
6,
gun
man.
on 3rd down, it's Love.
Never mind.
And he's in.
Never mind.
Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after.
Dang.
It's up and good.
Whew.
And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Something told me to get out of that. Something told me to get out of that.
Final 9
All right,
seconds
though. We
of
up.
this half, and the kick is
We
away.
up.
The return team gonna let
See if
that
we can get
one
us a
go.
stop
It'll
after
go
half,
through the
man.
end zone.
One stop is
It's a
all it
touchback.
takes. Damn, though. Now I cannot
Set
believe
to
I
go
gave that
now
up. That was
on
kind of
1st
big.
and 10.
That was kind of big.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pressure gets there, and down he
All
goes.
right,
Back
just take it to half.
inside
I don't
the
get why
20-yard
that
line.
shit's coming through like it is, but just take it to half, man.
So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the
He's
final
obviously
time
doing
this year,
something with the
we send it to
motherfuckers
Jonathan Coachman and the
that
EA
lets him
Sports
come through free.
halftime report.
All right, one stop, man. One stop.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. In motion, Reed. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he holds on to it here as he's out of
Good
bounds.
shit, good shit.
That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. Open man is Reed. He's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Packers.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out
Okay,
there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Definitely a good player.
Throwing is Love.
Come on, bro. Make a play for me, man. Make a play for me.
What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The second down throw is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
In motion, Reed. On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Oh, bro, this nigga got plays, man. This nigga got plays, boy.
This one goes for 14
Like,
yards.
God damn.
First down.
Like, that's
So
tough.
nice job
That's
there to
tough to
move
work
the
with
chains
right there.
early in this drive, but now as
That's
they
tough to
approach
work with right
midfield,
there. Okay.
continue to keep
I think
your
I need
foot on the
I need
gas.
flats.
Don't get conservative.
I need
Don't start
flats on
sitting
my
the
field at
ball.
all times.
Cross midfield and go.
Fuck, bro.
Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
To throw is Love.
Oh, what am I? Oh, yeah. Come here. Come here. Come here, nigga.
Intercepted.
That must have been a misclick. I truly think that was a misclick. and I will surely take it, brother. I will surely take it. That's them nerves coming in. That's them nerves. Yes, sir. That's them nerves right there. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love them nerves, man.
It is first down.
Straight up.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes.
Throw it.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart.
Usually, I love to do that after
second down.
somebody make a mistake, because sometimes, you know, you would catch them pissed off.
And then when that breaks down and the quarterback
You
goes
catch them
into
pissed
scramble
off, and
mode,
they
how fast can you then move
want
on
to send
to
a
the
blitz
second
type
phase
shit.
and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver
Damn, I ran
and
through
almost
that
play
plane.
him man to man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down.
Come on, Travis. Come on, Travis. Come on, Travis. Come on, Travis. Yes, sir. We got them dogs over there, man. Ain't that what they for? They ain't just to look pretty. They supposed to bite the nip, you know? Straight up.
Just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Ooh, shit. Well, I ain't know who the double team. I know now.
That was a good one there.
I know now who the double team got that.
The get off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff.
They got two. I think both of them, though, got that shit. All right.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Mahomes back. Got a man
Yes, sir.
in the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL combine.
What's going on
the
here?
ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath.
We're going to find out in a
He
minute.
gets up and running, and he really finds his groove in this league. This scary offense just got a little bit scarier.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they
Yes,
put
sir.
him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
I suck, bro. I suck so bad. I suck so bad, man. Oh, my God. I made the worst possible throw, bro. I literally made the worst possible throw. I suck so bad. Trying to do too much, man. Trying to do too much. I ain't got to do all that, man. Fuck.
And the Packers will even the score. It's now 21-all.
I cannot believe. I did not see his ass, bro. Like, I did not see that motherfucker. Not until I threw the ball.
And no chance.
And the way he played it, like, everybody was boxed. Like, I was boxed. So I panicked. Fuck, bro. We got our stop, bro. We got our stop. We gave that bitch right back to him. I'm low-key sick on that one, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
That's crazy, man. And that happens, bro. And that fucking happens, bro. This game, man.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down.
I think all of us up here in the
Like,
booth
it's
were
no, like,
curious
how
about
else
this
am I supposed to
quarterback
throw
gonna
that
bounce
ball,
back
bro?
following
Like,
the pick six. And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
oh, shit.
Fortunately, this is
Turning into one of them, huh?
So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. Mahomes on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's
He
like
tries
me,
to
man.
fit
That's like
that one
me.
in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
All right. I seen him come up with that safety.
Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC.
All right. So now we're in position
Butker's extra point
to where
is good. And the Chiefs go up
if
by
I can
7.
just make sure he don't score
28-21.
too fast, then I'd be in position to kind of just chew out the clock.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard
Can't let him
line.
score super hella fast. He can at least take 2-3 minutes at least. If I get that, I'm good. Cause you can't. There's no way he can chew out the clock.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first down, it's Love. Escaping the danger, throwing incomplete.
I hate this game.
And he's taken down inside the
I fucking hate this game
35.
sometimes.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Love to throw it on first down.
Bumble. Yeah.
One quarter
All right,
remaining.
fourth quarter. See if we can get him to waste some time, man.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Love. A pass taken in. by Watson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
In motion, Reed. Now Love. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open.
Great fucking play, man. I wish you'd pick that. But great fucking play, man.
So difficult to defend.
Jaden Reed was the intended target. And third down coming up.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Bro, you just look at it. Oh, my God, he just looked at it, bro. He just looked at him, bro.
Green Bay.
He just looked at him, man. All right,
Now,
though.
still down one. Here is
4-minute offense, man. 4-minute offense.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Motion man is Rice. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slot man in motion right. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5.
All right, man. One good diet away from being a Super Bowl champion in this motherfucker, man.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chiefs.
This is Super Bowl. Yeah. This is Super Bowl. Yeah, man. Pretty sure he finna sell out to stop the run.
They'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Kelsey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game.
Oh, shit, it is. You been hooping? Yeah. I mean, I was lucky enough to get the Chiefs in this one, so,
He's
you
able to
know.
pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
We definitely balled out,
A
man.
run with Pacheco. Pacheco. First down and more.
Yeah, that's GG's, my boy. You're not touching this ball again.
Inside the 10-yard line.
That's G to the G,
Big
man.
hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary.
I should have went on conservative.
Here's Pacheco. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run here. And he keeps the legs moving.
When money hit, nah, that's not a money lead. Nah, that's not a money lead. All right, I don't want to really give him the ball back, especially without being upset.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Oh, man.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week. They have to have
I gotta take my three, man.
This quarterback when he tries
I gotta
to
take my
extend the
three.
play. So often it results in a great
He got
play
no
for the
timeouts,
offense and
though.
a big pickup. This
He's
time,
got no
because
timeout.
of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
All right.
This kick is
All we got to do is tackle him inbounds. If he's tackled inbounds, it's pretty much GG.
And this has been
And not give up a one-play
game,
touchdown.
that's a big
You know what I
one
mean?
right there.
We can do
You
those
need a
two
kicker with
things.
confidence. Well, this guy, he fits
We
the
win.
bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Which that's been a lot of his completions, though. It's been over the middle. So it should be good, man.
Here's Love.
Okay, yes, that's inbound, brother. You can hurry it up. Okay. Oh, this hoe ain't got no accelerated clock. You don't got no accelerated clock.
Really
Just
good
remember
protection
that.
by the guys up front. Good decision.
Oh, yes,
by
it
the
does. Yeah,
quarterback to find his
GG's.
read. Balls accurate, balls on time.
Hey,
Now they're able to start
great
this
victory,
drive.
man. Let me talk me some shit, man.
And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. Another great moment for this terrific franchise. The Lombardi Trophy once again belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico. Good night
All right, man.
from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
That. All right. Yo, Muff, what it do? What it do? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. All right, y'all give me just a minute, man. I'm gonna be back and then I'm switch this shit over to Undisputed. Bro, 99 everything. My bad, man. Buddy crying in the Discord and shit. What do you say? Well, because technically, I kind of broke a rule because I started chewing clock with 4 minutes, and technically the rules say 2 minutes. Most leagues is 4 minutes though. So it's like, bro, just hold your L. You know what I mean? Just hold your L, bro. But bro is so hurt behind that. Chocolito, shit, bro. I feel like I never like hit a fight with this motherfucker. 'Cause I think don't a lot of people don't do bantamweight or so. It's like I don't really want to do I don't really want to do lightweight. Um, All right, there we go, man. I was wondering who he's gonna
Got
get a
high
fucking
hopes for
fight.
this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
All
Hi,
right,
Todd. Nice
shout
to
out
be here with you.
Sergio.
Time for our tale of the tape. The one and only Sergio Martinez. 66 kilos on the button.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
All right, let's
So
get it.
much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So a capacity crowd. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. You don't want to trade shots. No rest for the weary. The perfect counter lands. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
All right,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
guess that's what I get for jumping in like that. What I get for
This
jumping
was
in
an
like that.
unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Nice defense on that hook. Just misses for that uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure.
All right, I mean it was a good round besides just that random shot though.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last
Just
round.
keep it going.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Keep it
Here we
going,
go for
man.
round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That hook was off target. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got.
Yes, sir.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That's on me. That's on me.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
All right, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Sergio Martinez is dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right. Good round, good round.
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard. There's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to
And
get
it's on
that
me.
shot. And
That's
what
on me
kills you.
also.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They both want a highlight reel knockout. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right. Good round.
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to... Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The courage on display here is incredible.
Shot.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Hold that thought. Oh, and that one real. The Argentine Martinez is
Yes, sir.
down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right here.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
I can't help myself, man. I can't help myself. These dudes, bro.
So the fight will continue.
We'll wait
but
till
what
the
does
round
the
over
game
there.
plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This is with the straight left. Nice defense on that hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Martinez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only once. Do it. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about your deep throw. You're much better in this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round. That jab, you get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Be smart when you go out. Just take the round off and you do it.
Little quick lesson right there, man.
They really got banged up last round.
GG.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more rounds.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Sergio Martinez is down on the
GG's, man.
Is he going to be able to make it back up? One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Was Roy a switch hitter? You mean in real life? I mean, in real life, you can say that because he was so unorthodox. So, I mean, you know, he would throw punches from southpaw or orthodox, but it's more just because he was so unorthodox. You know what I mean?
What a build-up.
He was so
What a
fast.
journey
You know what I
towards
mean? He
this
was so
fight.
fast.
What a
So
fight itself. The
I
crowd
get why they
enjoyed
got
the
it for
fight
him in the
that
game, but he's
Isis
not
enjoyed
like
it.
the
And
he's
what
not like a
way to win the
Bud
fight.
type of
There's
switch
no
hitter.
mistake there about who
You know what I
won.
mean? But it was
Watch the
just
show.
that he would be in the ring doing his own thing. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get it for sure. You know what I mean? You can say yeah to it, but it ain't like he was like a Bud or even a Marvin Hagler in terms of like consciously switching. He just kind of went with whatever type shit. I feel like, you know what I mean? But he do got that trait on here. Which I don't never really use it. I probably should, but man, I don't know, bro. Like, it's like, boy. Like Danny is a beast, man. But what I hate about Danny is the knockout artist trait, because where it says when throwing combinations, it reduces the speed. I hate that. It throws me off, bro. It throws me off at times. Man, bro, I'm just like, little pig in middleweight. Which he got the same trait too, but he also got that bombs away. 85 stamina. But then he got 87. Really? Yeah. Maybe try switching with Roy, man. I got smoked last time I picked this motherfucker. Like I felt completely out, like a fish out of water. But I remember playing, I had 2 fights with him yesterday and I did feel good. But it was just against lower competition. You know what I mean? Like I gotta get comfortable with his punching animation.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Yeah, badass
Always
Carl
a pleasure
French,
to work with
man.
you. Always a pleasure.
It's really tough. I gotta figure out how to block against the power of hook, bro. I feel like that power right hand. I kept getting hit with it. It's like it doesn't block you. I gotta figure that out. I think you gotta lean back. Some shit.
He comes in 6'1" tall with a 75.
I know. I kept getting hit with that motherfucker. And here's Carl French. That's the worst thing to be doing.
Carl the Cobra.
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seats to be. And there's the bell to start round 1.
All right.
Nice
Wow.
hook. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this show.
Wow.
This is that place you want to say.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I've been there, and now we are here.
Right.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Need to see that again.
Law was a little bit of a switch hitter too in his earlier days. I mean, I can dig it. I can dig it.
This fighter won't stay down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes
Again,
it.
I'd have to like.
And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
What fights you mean? Now maybe, but I'm sure like on some levels.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
Like, I can definitely understand it. Like, you know, when I kind of used to, you know what I mean? When I used to kind of be in them environments where I would mix it up and shit like that. Like, I mean, it makes sense having a strong hand forward. That's just what I naturally did. But so yeah, I can understand it. You know what I mean? Especially to say early on before, you know,
There's the bell to start round 2.
who he became. You know what I mean? So I can see that.
Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How
Shit, that whole reaches out.
Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
All right, if we gonna play like this, I probably should be loose footwork. Actually, I'm gonna go southpaw.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that?
See, it's still the same. I'm tripping. It's still the same. Yeah. His punch is just so.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you
All
do
right.
the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go.
That hoe landed before he even threw it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Of course, the switch hitters are Marvin and Bud. No one has done it like them. Now that's facts. That's definitely facts. You know. That's definitely facts, man.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Left hook just missed. Off the charts action from both of these fighters.
I think that landed.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just split the guard with another uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. This This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
What? All right, good round, good round.
You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
So I have a question. Do you think Bud influenced the next generation of boxers? I see a lot of fighters switch it. I mean, I can see that. I can see that. You know, Bud becoming like it'll probably be a few, you know, the next generation that he really would influence super tough. Besides the fighters that he come in contact with, you know what I mean? Because you know, like Earl was kind of the big name before that fight. Like Bud been pound for pound #1, but it wasn't like he was just a big, you know, superstar type shit. So, you know, if he can, now he's on that stage for sure. So, you know, you got up and coming boxers that's gonna try to emulate him. You know what I mean?
The referee calling
But
for
yeah,
seconds out as
you
we
know,
get
but
set to
definitely,
jump
you know what I
back
mean?
to the
Just because
action.
he's made it to the top type shit, especially if he beat Canelo. Motherfuckers be really thinking that Canelo trouble against the he gave him hell. Nah, I respect it. And they gave him both them two. Damn, okay. All right.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws
You gotta
first
backsplit
blood.
Demon this
That's
out
what
here.
you've got to look at. If you can hit and you
You
know
know what I
you're
mean?
there
Gotta
with a
make
bang,
him come
you've
forward.
got to be on it, but you've
See
got
if
to
I
be
can get one
confident.
shot in. If I can get one in.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot.
That landed.
Insane action. Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter shot lands. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Both men step back for just a moment. Just misses with that left uppercut. Swing and a miss with that hook.
Why that shit slow as hell? Yeah, slow
You
that
know the
is.
scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
I gotta really go to that body,
He
man.
is down big time on the score.
But Roy, that's kind of the only. That's where he's really, you know,
Back into the fray
dominant,
here in
man.
round
I gotta
one.
go to his
Let's see
body,
how they
bro.
bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
That's
Make him
big.
fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Missing with the hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you
Oh, that didn't land?
Point the areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
guess I can't get away from that hoe. Oh, man.
What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Good defense there on the left uppercut. Swing and a miss with the hook.
Wow.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter.
Bro.
That exceptional hand speed.
When you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a look at it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
Yeah, man. I'm still in the same predicament as I was when I used to want to play with Roy. It's just I really kind of need power punching, man. I really kind of need power punching, and I can't figure it out with him. I really can't figure it out.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to
Against this type of person who's just going backwards,
Here comes round 7.
it's
Really got
difficult,
banged
man.
up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Really difficult.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't have
And I can't block that.
Missed him with that uppercut. That uppercut just missed. Watch in trouble.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Ring Days now needs to stay
Dead
the
ass?
pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Dead ass, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shot from the gods, they say.
I ain't
A
gonna hold
shot
you.
from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play
Yeah, though.
defense here?
Gotta waste time. Get step
We
behind.
gonna hang on Roy up, man.
The referee's then
I don't know if we gonna figure out middleweight, but I don't think it's gonna
just
be
gotta
Roy,
make the
man.
most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
That didn't land. Man, the fact that people can play this game the way this dude plays is crazy to me, bro. That
it
shit was
again.
crazy
Trying to
to
get the
me.
momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
Like that shit
It's how
so
you're
slow,
going to
man.
deal with it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
Alright, man.
As we take another look, you can see
Fucking Carl
the
Froch.
shot was pitch perfect, and it won in the fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your boy.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood looking at it.
Oh my goodness, Johnny!
Wow.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
And my block got destroyed, boy.
They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that.
Damn. Do we got that trait that destroys your block when you hurt or something? 'Cause that motherfucker, that was gone in like 3 punches.
6, 7, and you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught.
Alright, man. GG.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
My bad, I'm back. Hey, that's a bed, man. It's a bed, bro. Alright. Get back to heavyweight. Let's go, Ali, man.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna.
Alright, let's get it.
This bout, all the talk. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Defense is not an option for these two.
Good shot.
And he scores with the counter. That hook doesn't score. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
score. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right.
Pretty dominant round there.
Good round,
See how
good
they
round.
respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
And there's the bell to start round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, wow.
Punch, counter punch. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use
Wow,
the jab
where's my
efficiently,
punch
and they don't
going?
take them.
Do not give an outside
Good shot, good shot.
I think you've got to make the
Oh,
fighter
what the fuck?
panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score.
Bro, what is going on, bro?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Bro, what
Perfectly
the
matched.
fuck?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
Bro,
good
this
for both.
connection is
And
crazy.
So I've got to respect both of them.
This
more than
connection is
nothing.
crazy.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
That's on me.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That hook was off target. Patterson's
Thank
rocked.
you, bro.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, man.
From this moment forward, he can't.
Connection is crazy. This
So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good job defending the jab. This fighter,
whoa, shit.
the greatest, has been dazed. Muhammad Ali into big shot.
Damn.
And down goes Ali.
That's on me, man.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comfortably.
All right.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Just missed with that hook.
My stamina's cooked, bro.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
My stamina's actually cooked, man. It's the third round in this bitch.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor.
My stamina's actually cooked,
Here's the bell
man.
for round 4. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's
I got it. I don't know, bro.
He's got to bluff.
They block the uppercut. Nice defense on that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well done with that counter shot. There's a counter shot.
All right.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Don't know why I didn't come out and say he pulled me into slugging with him. I don't know what I was thinking, man. Can't slug with Floyd with Ali like that.
We go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This guy uses promos? What do you mean by that, bro?
Action here.
Like, how could you use that's the shit that people use on 2K and shit, bro.
With so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Oh, that was landed.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? The jab not finding its target. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Atlantic, I love it.
Nope, that jab
Oh, that was a counter. That's nice. That's nice. What's my punch going?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right. Chronos is fighting. Yeah, I know it's a Zen.
At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards.
Damn, they gave him that last round. I know it's a Zen, but I'm saying, like, how could that help you on here? I know, like, people use that in 2K so you can like,
Safe to say
you know what I mean, so you can make your shots. But what I'm saying is, how could that
This is
help
one
you
of those
in this game?
situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get
Oh,
over
that
it.
didn't land.
Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until the
Right
end
now,
plays again. And your legs
the
come
only
back
shit that's
again.
really
Because
helping
if
him
you don't,
mostly
he's gonna pop you
is
off.
this fucking DC, man.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Oh, wow. Situations like that where he's getting counters when he
In the
shouldn't.
heavyweight division, one punch could end this fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Surprised he ain't. Good shot. That's on me. Alright. I fucked myself earlier by like kind of sacrificing my stamina the way I did. Trying to slug with him.
There's a counter shot.
Hey, he's flat-footed now.
Very close.
I was wondering.
Shows the skill.
Oh shit, ain't landing, bro, because it's fucking decent,
Because
bro.
no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Wow.
And he wasn't ready for that counter
I just
punch.
took mine.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
That's on me.
With a body shot like this, there's
Maybe for the
nothing
get-up
you
game,
can
I would
do.
assume.
Watch it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd.
I mean, I can dig it if so. I mean, definitely not. Like, it's nothing from the match that make me like, oh, this dude is like good, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, I fucked myself up early in the fight. Like, sometimes I let people pull me into fights when I shouldn't be. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. Like, he was so bad. He was just throwing shit so much. I felt like I could like drain him, but that's on me. You know what I mean? I'm the one that's draining this motherfucker for the most part. Yeah, dude ain't. You know, whatever it is, I don't know how much it really helped him. To be honest. Oh my God. Damn. That's on me, man. Going for the power to the body. Gotta swing for the fences right now. But yeah, man, I gotta be more. And I see my stamina going down early in the fight, but I'm like, bro, like this dude is so bad. I'm like, okay, it's cool because I can, you know what I mean? But I gotta stop doing that. Because there's no such thing as really bad in this game right now. You know what I mean? Like, the game is gonna kind of hold you up. Even if you're, you know, regardless, the game is gonna hold you up. So I gotta stop doing that, man.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Corners must be so happy. Down to a T.
Like, I was finna say.
Patterson's dazed.
Now that may be something, because that's twice now I've had him hurt, and it's like he's stuck in a corner, but I still am not able to land a punch. It seems like it feels like I'm not landing shit, bro. All right.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
What was it again? You should have like 600 punches, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. I can dig it. I can say, honestly, like, I don't know how a Zen is like a controller, right? I don't get how a Zen would affect your stats on the game. Like, this ain't PC. It's a little harder to cheat like that. You know what I mean? Like I say, the Zen is like a controller that just like, well, you know what I mean? Like for 2K at least, I know is, so 2K is about timing, right? You have to time your jump shots. So that chronizine is what they use for the timing aspect. Again, I'm not super familiar with how all that shit works, but I know that it's a lot harder to cheat on console than it is on PC. You know what I mean? That I know. But again, I mean, I could be very ignorant to the way that shit works, but that'll be weird. Oh, wow, that didn't land. But if anything, desync, if anything, like it could just be somebody that, you know, just has a notoriously bad connection. Because honestly, I feel like the connection helped him kind of more than anything. You know what I mean? So it could be a situation where, you know, when you played again, just, you know, he's maybe somebody that got a bad connection all the damn time.
We have got to see that again in slow motion.
He's from Australia. Well, that's what I'm saying. That could explain it, bro. That could explain it. What I'm saying is, like, what I know, at least what I know about the chronizine is more like a controller than anything. It's just a controller that you can kind of manipulate.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out.
Bro, I didn't get that counter, man. That's the connection helped this nigga more than anything, bro.
They've avoided catastrophe.
Oh.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do you...
Oh, no!
All right.
Ali is down! And you can see
Yeah, man, that's just a, you know, the part about playing this game, man. We playing people all over the world, you know. And, you know, on some levels, if they're used to playing on, maybe that's what it be, because I be wondering, I be like, damn, bro, it do be feeling like the connection be helping certain people more than others at times. Like, if I'm getting hit with ghost punches, I would hope that, you know, I'm landing some too, but, you know, on some levels it is what it is, man. That's just the reality of playing this game right now. So I don't know if I'll just jump to say somebody cheating. Because again, it's hard to cheat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to cheat on PlayStation. You know what I mean? I know, you know, you got those people that cheat on PC and shit like that, but it's a little more difficult on console for sure. Oh yeah, give me a minute, man. All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me
Yo,
is
Lord.
Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
White card. That's
It's time for
that's
our
you, ain't it?
tale of the tape.
Rick.
Vitaly Klitschko. But
Let's get it, man.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver.
Whoa.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice hook. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Beautiful counter punch. These punches coming from every angle.
Ah.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap.
Ah, that's on me. That's on me. I thought I got it right.
And just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't score.
That.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round. Good round.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judging could be some... Here we go for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, wow. Good shot, good shot. I don't know how my right didn't land. Oh, I thought.
3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
We're gonna get the replays. We'll get the replays. I don't know how my right didn't land right there. Good shot, though, man. Good shot.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect
Ah. That's on me.
Catch and shoot.
Ah. All right, fuck it. Let's do it together, man. Let's do it together.
He misses with that straight left. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, get right back into the fight.
And there's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff them.
Beautiful counter shot.
Oh wow, they didn't land. Love that. But also didn't land.
This fight has a real good flow to it.
That's on me.
He misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter shot. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Wow. Action. Wow.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Oh wow, that's still hitting.
There's a counter
Ah, that's
shot.
on me.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Ah, shit. All right, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be...
Hey,
There's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a
Go back, let's
nightmare.
go back.
Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punched him,
Oh, that land.
you
Gotta
want a
love it,
spaceship
man.
to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Through the hook, didn't land. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Ah, that ain't land.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, go round, go round.
Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one-sided. Time for the 5th round. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Over his head. Gotta love it.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to go caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put it
Oh my God, that also landed.
He misses with that straight left.
Ah.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Joe Louis in trouble.
Yes, sir. Needed that, man. Needed that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Southpaw Joe, man, he's a problem. The way Undisputed works, if you put Southpaw in front of any motherfucking body besides Usyk, Usyk is the only motherfucker that Southpaw don't mean shit. But hey, man, you put Southpaw in front of anybody else's name, that equals a problem. Straight up. That definitely equals a problem, man.
Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces
They
back
susceptible
here
to
after
that
being
right
dropped in the
hand,
last
but
round.
it's still tough. You know, still it can be tough to land it.
1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
That didn't land. That does though. Oh, yeah, that could have been a count. That lands. Gotta love it, man.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot or pickpocket.
Just misses with that uppercut.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Bro, what the hell?
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go to those point areas over the eye.
What the fuck, bro? This... Oh man, bro. His connection, bro. Like,
2, 3, 4.
I'd be so frustrated. This shit fucks up good fights, man. Like, what the fuck? I can't.
Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Like that landed, like that also landed. Like that also landed, bro. Like what are you supposed to do, bro? Like what are you supposed to do with this shit, man? Like what is going on, bro?
With just 10 seconds to go in the round.
All right, man.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
See if we can get it back in blood, man.
Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He misses with that straight left. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Just misses with that jab.
Those landed, bro. Like it's gonna be, it's damn near impossible to win round where they're only counting up who lands the most punches, and I'm steady getting hit with fucking ghost punches. Like, how am I supposed to win those rounds, bro? Like, I gotta like dominate. Like, the fuck, bro.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's impossible to win that round when I'm steady getting hit with ghost punches, bro.
Every second, every minute of this round is important.
It's damn near, it's impossible unless you just dominate, bro.
Here in round 8. That corner
GG's, man, GG's.
Get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Ah, low.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the...
Shit, I think I need another one of them just to get a draw at this point.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at this.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The Brown Bomber in some trouble.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. He right in front of me.
It appears
But
that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
all right, man. Whatever, man.
Tough round.
Whatever, man.
How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
The best start bar. You know what? The cornerman now is down for them.
Oh, man.
Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
He fails to score with that left hook.
Wow.
Punch caught him.
That landed. Okay.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis. Is
All right.
down.
I think that gives us a draw. It may actually give me the win. Now, I think he was up at the end of 7. Yeah, he was up by 1 round. That actually gives me the win. I think that gives me the win. Hey, GG's, man. Definitely GG's.
These scorecards
Yeah,
are
yeah,
all
yeah,
over
yeah.
the place, but in the end,
Hey, man, definitely GG's, man. This fucking desync, though, bro. That shit therapy, like, bro. It be blowing my high, man.
There's no regrets.
It be blowing my high, bro. You gotta beat your opponent and the game, bro.
Totally agree with it. You never know. We might see it all over again.
Yeah, definitely needed every bit of that 10-7, man. Shout out to my boy Rich, though, man. Shout out to Rich, man. Shout out to him, man. Definitely a GG.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham.
All
Next to
right.
me is Johnny
Got that
Nelson.
good old mirror
Pleasure's
match,
always
man.
mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Roman Gonzalez, better known as Chocolatito, 160 centimeters tall with a reach of 163. And he'll be facing Roman Gonzalez, 5'3", with a reach of 64 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legendary 4-division champion of the world, introducing Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Managua, Nicaragua,
I wanna watch
here is
the
a
whole
legendary
cutscene, man.
4-division champion of the world, introducing Roman Chocolatito.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the
I
walking.
love it when they put me in these mirror matches with the same outfit on. That shit there is like,
Thousands
that
of
shit there
fans
be
here in
goated,
attendance
man. I
tonight,
love
but when
that.
the bell rings,
I
they're
love that.
And we're
All right, I'm on the
underway
right
in
side.
round one. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Damn.
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. That jab misses. He blocks the hook. Every
Nice,
time they
nice.
throw a shot, they get countered. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this
That
arena.
lands.
To walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the
That did
fans.
not.
You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Back and forth they go in this round. The
Where is my
momentum
punch
continues to
going,
shift.
bro?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. They better start respecting each other's punching power. It's all offense all the time. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
That's a. All right, all right. Good run, good run.
That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody.
Damn.
You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate where you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that should have one.
Straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Do you believe what we're seeing? It's all offense all
That
the
lands,
time.
bro. See the shit coming.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, good round, good round.
You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh, wow.
Swing and a miss with that jab.
Bro, what? Why is my right hand not landing? He's not even blocking, bro. What is going on with that? Why is my punches not landing? He's right there.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. And down goes
Yes, sir.
Tito.
Needed that, man.
A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
All right, good round, good round.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. You don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
How'd it landed?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round, good round.
From this moment forward, he cannot. Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
So far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Missing with the hook. Misses with the straight left. For each other's punching power. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Well, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
That jab slip. Just to give him back and go again. Gets your mind back on the job. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time in already. Everything this time. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round. Right, let's go up.
Let's start the 6th. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets...
Yes, sir.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold it right there. Chocolatito just got rocked. And down goes Chocolatito.
GG's, man. Definitely
Oh my
GG's.
goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's kind of the worst, man. When one knockdown turn into two. That definitely will piss you off, man.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know.
GG's, man.
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Position. Are you okay?
There's always a way back, though.
There's the bell to start round 7. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just misses with that uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Jab misses. Beautiful counter shot.
Shot,
Has to
good
be
shot.
careful for that receipt. It's up, and down goes Chocolatito. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Hey, GG's, man. Definitely GG's.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Yo, Zucks, what it do, man? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Actually gave me that round. Okay, that one I had a knock. Give me this one too. Scoring a little unique in that fight there. All right, man. I feel like Bud a little slow in that stupid edge. I go southpaw with him though. I'm just tired. I hate Americana, man. Let's go Sugar Ray Leonard, man.
as expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham.
Hey, good old mirror
Alongside me is
match,
Johnny
man.
Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Lip. Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray.
This bout is skipped.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater.
All right, well, at least we don't have the exact same outfit on.
Time has finally
You got
arrived.
Bud
These
or
two men
Canelo.
have been jawing at
Man,
each
the
other
more I
for
look into
months.
that fight,
The talking is finally over.
it's
Now it's time to fight.
my first mind went Canelo. The more I look into the fight, you know,
Things up here. Let's see how he does with this
I don't
fancy
know, man.
footwork.
I still feel like Canelo got the upper hand. Bud got to be perfect. You know what I mean? Bud got to be perfect. So
That hook was off
if I
target.
was a betting man, I'd have to go for the one that don't have to be perfect.
This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot?
Wow.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Looking to land the hook. Didn't land that jab.
I say Bud, because he got 1,000 ring IQ. Yeah. But my question is, what IQ you think Canelo got? If he got 1,000, what was Canelo at? Canelo got to be perfect too. Not really, bro. Not really. He do not have to be perfect. He only has to be right one time, bro. Well, that is yet to be seen. Let me say that. Let me put this with a caveat. I believe the fight will be decided within the first round and a half. If in the first round and a half, if Bud cannot land something that makes Canelo respect him, bro, like eventually he's gonna land. Eventually he's gonna land, and when he lands, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens, but he gonna use that jab a lot. He gonna outbox Canelo. That's fine. You can do that, right? But at the same time, Bud is not a big mover, and I would argue Bud is a better offensive fighter than defensive, right? Bud gets hit a lot. He gets hit a lot. He's not Floyd Mayweather.
After a really strong round,
So
let's see if they can finish the job.
it's just like, how does he? I mean, if Bud can take those punches, I think that'll be a historical feat. I'm be honest. I think that'll be a historical accomplishment, man. But at the same time, Canelo is not, like, from a boxing perspective, yes, Bud can definitely box. I don't want to say box circles around him, but he can definitely do what he wants in the ring. But the problem with that is that he's coming up 3 weight classes, basically. You know, like everybody want to say 2 weight classes. He's really going up 3 weight classes. He only had 1 fight. You know, that fight was against Madrimov, and I do believe he won the fight, but I wasn't blown away. Right? So to say that he's going to be able to take what he did against Earl Spence up 3 weight classes is a stretch, man. It's a stretch. It's a stretch of the imagination for me, at least.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
That's on me.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
But don't get me wrong, like Canelo has flaws in his game, right? He definitely has flaws in his game, but fighting in on any level always comes down to the most simplest of things. Can Bud take Canelo punches? Can Canelo take Bud punches? You know what I mean? Bud is more skilled than Canelo. You can argue every time he fought someone as skilled or more skilled than him, he lost. You talking about Canelo? You talking about the 2 losses against Bivol and Floyd? The thing about it is that Bud, those are 2 completely different fighters, right? Floyd Mayweather, Dimitri Bivol. Completely different, right? Bud does not fight like either one of them. You know what I mean? So what Floyd was able to do against a young Canelo and what Bivol was able to do, I can't see Bud replicating either one of those performances. You know what I mean? Like, so that's my thing.
Like to see more jabs.
Good shot. Good shot. That's something.
Exchange punches. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Failing to score with that right hook.
It's on me, gonna end up getting knocked the fuck out like that. Get that back though.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you 1-punch KO power, but these 2 can.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Damn.
Counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Only catching air with that hook. He parries that left jab away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Ah. All right, good round. No, Canelo has a few arguable losses. He has. I've heard debated about Triple G. I'd maybe have to look into that Lara fight. I'm not familiar enough to comment on that. Now I would say Bud probably fights more like Triple G than he does against Floyd or Bivol. You know what I mean? All Bud got to do is fight on the outside and counter Canelo to the body. Bud got power. Canelo will respect. He has not got power for sure. Crawford will win and use the jab a lot. But my thing is, like, when have you ever seen Bud just sit on the outside against anybody? You know what I mean? So do he have the boxing IQ to adjust his style? Of course. It's just I've never seen him fight a style that he would need for Canelo. You know what I mean? That's the thing that kind of gets me is
what do you think of what we've seen so far?
It's just the fact that I've never seen him fight a style that he would need to fight. But when did I go? I'm just noticing. When did I fucking go loose footwork? I must have did that by mistake.
two fighters are made for one another. Nope, that hook won't score.
That's on me.
They're both trying for a knockout.
Oh, I thought I'm out of the way of that because, you know, of course, the body jab didn't go out that far, but
I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
nice. All right, we definitely got to slow our tempo down. He's definitely kind of changed the flow of the fight. Woo! All right. Slow it down, man. Slow it down. All right, we gonna be 2-2. We're gonna be 2-2.
And he scores with the counter.
Might need to go lose though.
That counter punch caught him
Hey.
clean. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the score.
You don't let Canelo get comfortable in picking his shots. Yeah, man, but it's just like, bro, like 12 rounds is a long time, bro. 12 rounds is a long time in that ring. Bud is a notoriously slow starter as well. He's a slow starter because he likes to figure out his opponent. And it's just as the fight goes on, bro, like eventually he's gonna get hit. You know what I mean? And it's just, I would love for Bud to win. You know what I mean? But going up 3 weight classes, bro, that's not a small feat. You know what I mean? Not a small feat. So.
Here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this
All right, yeah, let's go loose with it. We both
Now
is
you
gonna
gotta
be
make
loose
sure
with
he
this.
doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's gonna try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot.
All right, I'm steady getting hit with that shit.
They exchange punches. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's gonna have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
They are not gonna let this one go to the judges. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch
He
is
got me,
good,
he got
2
me.
punches better. Perfect counter lands. A straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Nice.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, good round.
What would you
They
tell
both
this
slow
guy?
starters.
He's
Nah,
gotta do
that's
something
facts. But you know,
When you're thinking, come on,
like I say, it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight. You know, I would love for Bud to win. You know what I mean? Because that would be the Muhammad Ali, George Foreman of our generation if he does,
Corner
man.
has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover now.
Meaning, I'm not saying that Bud becomes Ali, but I'm saying that
Get on the back foot, jab.
like it was such a crazy feat. That's why he became the greatest, because nobody thought he would do it. So I would love for Bud to pull off some historical shit, man.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you do
Wow.
Explain to you about a fast
Wow.
fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick first, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed.
That
A fast
landed?
fighter can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Wow. See, where did my punch go right there, bro? Where did it go? I would just love to know where it went, man. Wow, that was impressive. Like the length that he jumped for that body jab, that was pretty impressive, man. I can't lie. Like, these motherfuckers be like world class, like long jumpers, man.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, go round, go round.
All 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Allow that jab slick. Just keep him out there and win this round, all right? Only one round he wants. Don't worry about it. One shot at a time.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a great fight, though, man. You know, at least I'm hoping it is.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Just depends how much Canelo done fell off, man. If he really don't got the power like that no more, then yeah, man. It'll because you know that's kind of starting to become the idea about Canelo.
This fight has been very
Damn, all right, we got to lock in, man.
Todd, my motto is...
He wasn't able to knock out John Ryder, right?
An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out.
Damn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Sugar Ray is down.
Ah, he got me, man. He got me.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Oh, shit.
The gods took him out.
That's on me, man. That's on me. Good shots. Good shots. See if we can get it back, though, man. See if we can get it back in blood.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what
Oh, shit, I'm still hurt.
This fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom.
Oh, fuck.
It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can
Yeah,
see
that's
who's
on me.
winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Oh, it's just a mousetrap.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that.
Oh, shit, bruh.
What the hell am I going to do now?
Oh, man. That body jab, man. That body jab fucked me up.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here. And
I feel like I'm out of range of that motherfucker. So shout out to him, man. He definitely know how to work that motherfucker. I want Bud to win. He can box on the back good. His defense counters. He dropping niggas. I can dig it, bro. I can dig it. Bud not much of a back foot fighter though. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But he can. Yeah, he definitely can. You know what I mean? But by nature, Bud is more of a dog, man. Bud wanna hurt you. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. That Bud is not a back foot fighter. Like he's a he like
He
to
bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
he like
That
to
knockdown we just saw
dominate
was a heavy knockdown.
his opponent
I'd be
if he
very,
can.
very surprised if he'll come out.
This on
fresh as
me.
a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
See, he's able to get that note pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. See, I gotta get better at it. Shit. See, yeah, he's got that down, man. I give it to him. Like constantly getting hit with that out.
Is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Hold it right there.
Wow.
Just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. He shot.
That's on me. Overshooting.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stuff.
All right, man.
Machine.
I think that gives me a draw. That makes it a fucking draw unless I can get another knockdown. Right? Because I think he was tied. I think he was tied after 6. He got the knockdown 7. Yeah.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Corner needs to think.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
All right, man. Good fucking fight, man. Definitely a good fight, man.
And a mild upset.
But he was working with the body jabs, man.
Listen to that crowd.
I gotta get a little better at that shit.
Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these two fighters were evenly matched. And this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.
A genuine draw. One judge had me, one judge had him, and one judge had the tie. That's crazy. All right, man. Like crazy. Like one judge had him getting all of the rounds. Yeah, today's been kind of, they definitely must be working with these judges because I'm noticing like variations in the judging where it used to seem a lot more uniform. All right, though, man. Definitely a good fight, though. I can't be mad at it, man. Definitely a GG. All right, man. I'm gonna go end it right there. Definitely appreciate everybody, that rock with me. I don't know. I may have a Madden game. I may stream the Madden game if I do. But yeah, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. And catch y'all next time. Peace. You can't. You promise a 24-hour undisputed. Hey, man, shit. But I don't know what you was smoking on when you thought I said that shit. But man, send me some of that shit, bro. Like, Straight up. I mean, I got some good weed too, bro, but you know what I mean? That shit you smoking must be fire. Straight up. But yeah, Remy, man, okay, like I said, I may have a Madden game. I'm not sure, you know how that go. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate you, bro. Peace, man.